In a twist that no one could have predicted, Junho and Yoona, the golden couple of Korean entertainment, have just rocked the world with a bombshell announcement. Barely a month after tying the knot, the news has sent fans and media alike into a frenzy, scrambling for answers while speculation runs wild. Their wedding, a spectacle of elegance and grace, was hailed as the perfect union of two beloved stars at the very peak of their careers. Pictures of their fairy tale ceremony, flooded with luminaries from the entertainment industry, had barely faded from the headlines. Their love story, which blossomed quietly away from the public eye, was a rare gem in the world of showbiz, pure, dignified, and seemingly invincible. Yet today, Junho and Yoona shattered the serene image with a single shocking revelation. They are taking a step that no one, not even the most fervent fan, could have anticipated. This morning, both posted the same cryptic message on their official social media accounts. Grateful for the love we've received. Excited for the journey ahead. Together, we choose a new beginning. No further details. No interviews. No press conference. Just this understated, mysterious declaration, and the world erupted. Within minutes, hashtags like #Junho Yoona announcement, #K-pop shock, and #new beginning began trending worldwide. Fans flooded Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram with a flurry of emotions: confusion, excitement, fear, and endless theories about what this new beginning could mean. Was it a sudden retirement? A move overseas? A secret project? A family announcement? The possibilities seemed endless. Industry insiders were quick to weigh in, but even they admitted to being caught off guard. "This is not something anyone foresaw," said one veteran entertainment journalist. They had just started their married life. Nobody thought they'd make such a drastic move so soon. Speculation soared to new heights when paparazzi photos surfaced showing the couple at a private airstrip in Seoul just a day before the announcement, boarding a discreet, unmarked jet. Destination? Unknown. Theories spiraled out of control. Some claimed they were relocating to Europe to escape the suffocating glare of celebrity life in Korea. Others suggested a bold career pivot, perhaps in the United States, where both have been receiving numerous offers. A smaller, more hopeful group whispered of a possible family expansion, the start of a new life, quite literally. But no one knew for sure. And it is precisely this mystery that keeps the world riveted. What makes the situation even more astonishing is the level of secrecy surrounding it. Junho and Yoona, both known for their professionalism and tight control over their public image, have managed to pull off one of the biggest surprises of the year without a single leak. A nearly impossible feat in the era of constant surveillance and rumor mills. Their careers, which have scaled dizzying heights, add even more weight to the mystery. Junho, celebrated for his acting prowess and music career, had a slew of major projects lined up. Yoona, with her versatile roles and brand endorsements, was seemingly at the top of her game. Why would two stars at their zenith suddenly pivot? One prominent entertainment analyst offered a theory. They're redefining success on their own terms. For too long, celebrities have been trapped by the expectations of the industry and the public. Maybe Junho and Yoona are breaking free to live, not perform. Fans have responded with a mix of heartbreak and admiration. Comments flooded their posts, ranging from tearful farewells to cheers of encouragement. "We'll miss you, but we support you," one fan wrote. Another posted, "True love is about choosing happiness together. We're proud of you." The emotional temperature across social media remains feverish. Tribute videos, fan art, and even petitions begging them to reconsider have appeared overnight. But if Junho and Yoona's careers have taught us anything, it's that they move with careful, deliberate intent, and once they decide, they rarely look back. Adding to the intrigue, neither of their agencies has issued any clarifications, fueling even more speculation. Silence, it seems, is their loudest statement. Some insiders believe a joint interview or documentary could be in the works, a way for Junho and Yoona to tell their story in their own words, on their own terms. They've never been ones for sensationalism, a source close to the couple said. If they speak, it will be meaningful, not a publicity stunt. While the public waits, breath held, one thing is certain. Whatever Junho and Yoona have planned, it's bound to be extraordinary. They are, after all, Not just celebrities, they are cultural icons who have spent years building careers on integrity, talent, and resilience. Their love story, which captivated millions, now adds another chapter, one of courage and mystery. In a world obsessed with constant updates and instant gratification, they are reminding us all that some stories are worth waiting for. As the sun sets on the familiar image of Junho and Yoona as Korea's dream couple, a new dawn breaks, one filled with unanswered questions and endless possibilities. And while fans might be left in suspense for now, they can take solace in knowing that, whatever path Junho and Yoona have chosen, they are walking it together, hand in hand, with the same quiet strength that has defined their journey from the very beginning. This isn't an end, it's a beginning. One more beautiful, breathtaking leap into the unknown. And the world will be watching. As the hours pass and the initial shock begins to settle, fans and media are still holding their breath, refreshing feeds, searching for any hint or clue that might explain the mysterious new beginning Junho and Yoona alluded to. Yet silence persists, calculated, deliberate, and almost deafening in its impact. What makes this revelation all the more powerful is how it encapsulates everything that Junho and Yoona have stood for throughout their careers: discretion, dignity, and authenticity. They have never chased headlines. Their relationship, so carefully guarded and nurtured away from public scrutiny, is now culminating in a decision that, once again, defies industry norms. Longtime fans, though stunned, recognize this as quintessentially them, a quiet yet thunderous statement that life is theirs to live, not a script to perform for the audience. And so, the love and support continue to pour in, creating a rare moment of unity across fan bases, and even among casual observers who may not have followed every beat of their journey, but are now captivated by the sheer sincerity of their move. In cities across Asia and beyond, small gatherings of fans have already begun, candlelight vigils not of mourning but of celebration, for a love that dared to choose authenticity over applause. Handwritten notes, origami cranes, photo collages, all carefully laid out in tribute to the couple's courage to step into the unknown. Fashion magazines are buzzing too, speculating whether the new beginning could hint at a redefinition of their public image. Some suggest that Junho and Yoona might be quietly preparing to step behind the cameras, becoming producers, directors, or even philanthropists focusing on causes close to their hearts. Rumors of a charity foundation, blending their shared passions for children's welfare and environmental conservation, have already begun to swirl. In the luxury fashion world, insiders whisper that major brands are scrambling, eager to collaborate with the couple in whatever new ventures they might embark on. Junho's timeless charm and Yoona's global fashion icon status are a marketing dream. But will they even want that spotlight anymore? Music insiders, too, are left to wonder. Could there be an album on the horizon? A quiet duet, an emotional collaboration, not for the charts but for the heart? The idea alone sends waves of excitement through their fan communities. Yet, even amidst all this speculation, what resonates the most is the humanity behind the headlines. Two individuals who have spent years living under the unforgiving gaze of fame have chosen to reclaim their lives. To fans, it feels like watching your favorite characters step off the page and into the real world. Messy, beautiful, and completely unscripted. And still they say nothing.
No herit clarifications.
No hasty press releases. Just two posts, a promise of a journey ahead, and a silence that speaks volumes. Their agencies, still refraining from comment, add to the growing sense that whatever is coming next is too personal, too profound, to be reduced to a simple press cycle. For Junho and Yoona, this is not about headlines. It's about heartlines, the invisible threads that connect two people and guide them toward a life of their own choosing. In an era where public figures are expected to share everything, where privacy is a currency few can afford, Junho and Yoona have chosen to protect their world, not out of fear, but out of fierce love for what they've built together. This choice, this quiet revolution, has not just made waves, it has created a sea change. Fans, journalists, and industry experts are all being forced to rethink what it means to be a celebrity, what it means to live authentically under the spotlight, and what it means to find courage not in shouting, but in choosing silence when it matters most. As the sun sets once again, and the world turns toward another day of guessing, hoping, and waiting, one truth shines brighter than ever. Junho and Yoona have never needed the world's permission to write their story. And now, more than ever, they are proving that the most beautiful chapters are the ones written quietly, fiercely, and unapologetically together. Whatever path they have chosen, fans